Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this new YouTube video. Today we're going to talk about the gap. I think this is something necessary that we should tackle because when you start your self-development journey, you will start to notice some differences, not just in your life, but also in your surroundings. As soon as you start changing your habits and yourself, you're starting creating a gap between you and your old version. What I mean by that is that you actually create a space, you create a new version of yourself. You maybe stop drinking, stop going out, stop indulging in drugs and in crazy nights. You start reading, you start exercising, all these things. You starting creating this gap between you and your old version. And as a consequence, you also create a gap between you and the people you were used to hang out with, because they are used to the old you. They're used to for example, in my case, the people that were used to hang out with me, they were used to the Leo that was smoking, the Leo that was drinking, the Leo that was partying until 6 a.m. in the morning, the Leo that was, I don't know, sleeping in, the Leo that was, I don't know, like spending money on dumb shit, you know? That was the old version of me. And the people that were surrounding me, as soon as I changed, they were like, wait a minute, this is not you. And you starting creating this gap. I first stumbled on this concept years ago, watching this video of Snoop Dogg. I would like to play it so that we could all understand what I mean and give us some context, and then we will jump into the video. Let's go.
But as you grow, you lose certain homies because it's called closing the gap. This is the gap when we start. This is the gap as you grow. Notice how you grow and they don't. So how do you close the gap? You got to come back down. When you come back down, you lose. So you got to keep going up. That's why closing that gap got to be them catching up to you. And if they don't catch up, you got to leave them behind because...
And this is basically the gap concept. The concept that when you start leveling up your life, they still down here. They have to catch up and come to you. You have to lift them up. They have to consciously decide to see, hey, I like what you do. You're going up. I come with you. Because on the other side, if you want to close the gap, you have to go down, go back down. And as Snoop says, you lose. So your circle of friends has a key role in your self-development journey. They may push you to be a better person. They can recognize, oh, you're doing something great, I want to do it the same, and maybe give you some feedback and start your own self-development journey. And you can share then as friends, as a group of friends, insights and push each other. Or on the contrary, they can pull you down. These are the two possibilities, the two options. So your circle. As I said, when you start your self-development journey, the reaction of your circle, of your group of friends, of the people around you, also your girlfriend, your boyfriend, are two. They either catch up and uplift themselves and catch up to you. So they recognize you're going up, you're upgrading your life, you're becoming better, you're starting to develop yourself in a certain manner and behaving in a different way and basically being a new person. This is what you do during your self-development journey. And the second option is they try to pull you down because of insecurities, because you remind them that they gave up on themselves and a lot of things actually that the reason are various and different. But yeah, these are the two main options. So as I mentioned, option number one, they try to uplift themselves and catch up. They notice you are growing and evolving, and they're generally happy. You will notice if you have really good friends that understand it and that support you and love you deeply, that they will actually help you during the journey. They see that you are growing, they see that you're evolving and becoming better, and they're genuinely happy for you. And they're like, bro, you know what? That's great that you quit cigarettes. Bro, that's actually great that you're not coming out and wasting time with us. You know what? I want to do the same. They have a positive reaction. They're inspired by you and they want to follow your steps. And at the beginning, they may be a little bit insecure, you know, like, You have to put your ego aside and maybe ask advices or feedbacks like, hey bro, I started reading this book, what you think? Hey, I've watched this self-development video or podcast, I don't know, something, and you ask for an advice and they start like sharing ideas, sharing insights and asking for feedbacks, asking for advices. And the results are most of the time really, really positive in option number one. This is the best case scenario because the friendship get better, you get better together, you constantly try to push each other to be better. You try to, hey bro, listen, I've noticed XYZ, what you think about this? Hey, I've tried this and this and that. I've heard this and this and that. What you think we could try? And you constantly try to uplift each other. If I may have like a thought or a try something, I can share with you and ask for a feedback and grow together. That's way better, and it's like make the whole process easier and faster. Option number two. This is actually really, really sad, but most of the cases are option number two. They try to pull you back down. They notice the change, that you are trying to become better. They are trying to do something in your life, and they're insecure. They feel threatened from you. They feel like, oh, now I am forced to do the same. Right now, oh, you think you're better than me just because you do this and that. They feel somehow exposed. They feel insecure. They feel, as I said, threatened from you. They feel like that you are trying to surpass them. And you remind them that you could actually try to be better in life. And they gave up on themselves. If they are in that situation and they have zero intention in leveling up their lives, they may have given up on themselves. And when you show them that you could actually change your life and try and be better, then they have this feeling of shame, this feeling of how can I say, they are scared of it. They're scared of change, they're scared of the light. Because with your self-development journey, becoming better, you bring the light in your life and light in the life of others. I deeply believe in it. This is why I suggest everyone to actually try to be better and start your self-development journey, because the people around you will benefit from the light, from the high frequency that you will radiate. And they may be inspired. So like in option number one, and they can say, hey, I like this. This is cool. I'm living my life at, 10% potential. Why not going to 100%? Trying to become better every day, striving for greatness, and actually trying to improve my life. Actually try to improve my life. Let me try. Let me see. He's doing the same. I may try it as well. Let's see what happens. You inspire them. But sometimes this light is also really scary for these people. These people want to stay in the darkness. They want to hide themselves. They want to hide these feelings. They have regrets. They feel constant shame. And when you bring this light, it's like putting a lamp on them. And this is why they feel these feelings. And they start making fun of you, shaming you. Oh, look at you, he's reading books now. Oh, the smart ass, huh? And they try to make you feel dumb because you're trying. Oh, look at him, he's trying to be better. Ah, such a loser. And when you're really young, like at the beginning of my journey, I felt dumb. Because I was really insecure, I was not confident, and I was validating too much others' opinion, and I felt like, oh fuck, I'm trying to be better. This is so dumb. Why am I trying? I should like stay down there. No, you don't belong there. They are actively trying, maybe not consciously, but actively trying to pull you down. They try to pull you back down with them because they feel insecure, because they feel shame. Because you expose them, because you expose their weaknesses. They don't want to try. They don't want to challenge themselves. They gave up on themselves. And you exposing them make them really uncomfortable. The results of these negative feelings is them reacting this way, trying to pull you down. And basically the gap is created. So once the gap is created and you notice that the gap is there because you feel uncomfortable with them, you don't feel inspired, you feel, you know, they are energy vampires. They steal your light. They don't give you more energy. They don't give you feedbacks and advices, and they help you and they uplift you, but they try to pull you down, and you feel this, energetically speaking, like you feel uncomfortable. You feel it. You will feel it. As soon as you feel this, make sure that you are not going back down to meet them. So what I suggest, because I went through the same thing, what I suggest is you offering them, you know, help, and say, hey, look, I know that it may be uncomfortable, but I am committed. I want to become better. I want to achieve more. I'm not satisfied. I believe that I'm using 10% of my potential. I want to become my best version. Come with me. And you offer them, you know, a possibility, a chance to jump on and start this journey with you. If they don't want to start this journey and to commit with you, you have, as Snoop said wisely, you have to leave them behind. Because if you try to bring them with you, even if they don't want to, you will end up drained of energy, because you try to help people that don't want to be helped. And this is really toxic. This is something that I've tried for years with many people in my life, during my journey, during my life. I moved several times, and moving and adapting to new environments, and learning new things and evolving as a person, because learning this situation, facing these challenges, and, you know, just living life, then you acquire a certain degree of wisdom, a certain degree of experience. And when you acquire this wisdom, this experience, when you saw things that other people around you didn't see, then it's really difficult to explain it to them and to help them grow. They could, if they commit, you could help them. And as I said in option number 1, they have a positive reaction. They say, hey, this is fucking amazing. This is cool. Let's do it. Tell me more about this. And then you will end up in the situation where they are in their own journey and they help you because they have personal insights, personal experiences that you didn't have, not yet maybe, and they help you grow. But if they are not committed to grow, then you can do absolutely nothing to help them. And you have to leave them behind. I know it may be, really painful for you, maybe because you know these people since a long time and you share with them memories. But if you want to level up your life, you have to look at reality and then just make a decision and prioritize yourself and your growth and leave them behind. Yep, I hope I helped you. I hope I gave you value. And this is all for today's video. See you in the next one. Strive for greatness.